already dropped. You guys are riding along with us. For those of new, for Uber, Grubhub, and I still haven't turned on DoorDash, but we usually do DoorDash years ago.
We signed up for them.
I just need to turn it on. And we are getting ready to. We already did 2. We late turning it on. And we getting ready to pick up at Papa John's.
Pizza.
Yeah, you picked up at the liquor store.
That means if it's not any stairs, you will.
If it's not any stairs, I'll do it.
Signatures.
If it's stairs, I don't do stairs. So unless it's an old person or somebody that's handicapped or physically challenged. Other than that, no, I don't do stairs. Okay, so let's talk about this. Chris, he watches our show. One of the guys that watches our show, and he mentioned something about there was a controversy with black TikTokers or black influencers or something along those lines supporting voting for Kamala Harris because of the money that's being sent over to Israel to bomb Gaza. That's what you was talking about. And you said you saw what's her name?
I'm saying it must be a reason for them to dog out people, so it's in support of Israel. So that means she's gonna dog everybody.
No, not support of Israel.
The money that they're sending.
They're not supporting giving money to Israel and Gaza being bombed. And they saying that black people shouldn't be supporting Kamala Harris because she supports giving money to Israel.
Right.
But so does the Republicans.
But I thought the person was Palestinian. The person. It was her social media platform.
Right.
But she's specifically the politics.
Yeah, so she's against.
She's actually voicing.
Yeah, so she's against the Palestinian girl you talking about.
Yeah.
Black people supporting Kamala Harris. That's what I'm saying.
Because of the Israel thing. That's why I wanted to know what the reason was.
Because we're giving money to Israel.
And she's gonna be mad at a lot of people.
And that's what I just said. Israel, make a left here. Okay. Israel. They been I didn't turn Grubhub off. Let me see. I'm gonna have to say now. I didn't turn Grubhub off. And it just
they have yes. I mean, they have
you gotta turn. If you got both of them on at the same time, you gotta turn one of them on. So I just said no.
Now you have been known to do both of them.
But this one is in another area.
Okay.
So
if she's upset, the Palestinian person is upset that people are supporting financially.
She's saying black people should not be supporting Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris supports giving money to Israel. But what I'm saying is, so does Donald Trump.
Right.
So I understand
if one is.
I'm going more along the lines of, I know what you're saying, Chris, about the controversy, but I want to talk more along the lines of, I'm trying to understand the protests. I get it. I understand you don't want money to go to Israel because Israel is bombing Gaza.
Right,
I got it.
Right.
I understand that protest.
Right.
But the alternative
is what?
It's the same.
It's
not worse.
They are both supporting Israel.
So if the protest is to draw attention to it, I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I think you can protest.
And that's on everybody.
That's everybody. You saying that we don't want
our country should not
be involved or give money to
it. The protest.
That I understand. I understand that protest. But when you start telling people don't vote for somebody because they support giving money, I don't understand that argument because both sides give money.
Right. And the person that I had brought up that has a very large social media presence.
You said Tabitha.
I think
Politics by
Tabitha, I think is her name. It's a black lady. She's been financially supporting the Palestinians, the whole thing with Hamas and all of that.
Go ahead.
And I think her main concern when she showed it on her platform was, I'm financially supporting you guys. So why are you saying who we should vote for or not vote for? And I don't think the Republican side speaks loud and clear as well, but they're also in support of the whole Israel thing. Because a lot of times we get involved with something and we're like, we're going to give you some money, and support you, but we want you to know you can't do this with it. Don't hurt anybody. Make sure we get our, our people that are hostages and stuff. So both sides are showing support financially. We got you.
So you said Tabitha was
But
saying,
she said, I'm not going to support you guys. The Palestinian person, whoever this was, she said, I'm not giving money to you guys anymore because you are dogging us out for politics and stuff what has nothing to do with me giving you money. So she actually publicly said, I'm going to just give my money to the Congo and other places, other countries. Like it was 2 countries she listed in Africa.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove my financial support, and give it to other countries because she felt that person shouldn't have been negative about a person supporting Kamala or whatever side they support.
Okay.
Which way?
So okay. Where's 83? It's 83. Make it right. Make it right.
Oh, wait.
So she's right. So go look at Tabitha, Politics by Tabitha, right? That's what you said her name is?
Yeah.
Go to Politics by Tabitha and look at her page where she talks about this more extensively and about who she's giving her support to and how she didn't like what this you said a lady was Palestinian?
I believe the lady is Palestinian.
Who was saying that? And that's the other thing too.
Upset with all our countries in support of
right.
Israel.
So again, I don't mind protests because they getting ready to protest here in Chicago with the DNC getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
But you can't tell somebody who to vote for because of the Palestinian thing.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, and I don't like to be cruel, but it really doesn't, other than our tax money,
it don't matter.
Directly affect us. For some reason, you guys have you caught up in the Palestinian, the people from Gaza. That's probably because of their family. I'm talking about other people. Oh, you make a left here. You are caught up in that, but you don't say nothing about the thousands and thousands of people that's slaughtered in Africa.
I know.
Or you're not saying nothing about Haiti.
The women Haiti is.
It's like why y'all
takeover.
And I'm not saying that what's going on in Gaza is good or bad or whatever, but I understand that's why I said the protests about the money I can get. I understand the protests about the money. I don't want my tax dollars going to bomb another country, and I don't agree with it or something like that. I agree with that protest, but when you start talking about how somebody's suffering or y'all don't have that same energy about everybody else suffering all around the world.
I know.
And you don't have that same energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about the fact that I think it's Israel. Oh, that's what you was looking at? Him?
I didn't want to be in front
the
of
police. And that's an ugly
Sheriff's
I think that's a
Lake
they
County?
did that for some reason. No. You don't never see no sheriff's car wrapped like that. Like they advertising something on his car. You know what I'm saying? His car is totally wrapped.
Lake County, maybe they got a new look.
If that's their new look, that's ugly.
Proud to support our troops.
I think that car is meant to be wrapped like that. But anyway.
Have we seen other ones like that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's meant to be wrapped like that. But anyway, so I don't know. I looked up this article. I was trying to see this article. Maybe that's where she got it from. About black people supporting. It says black feminists are standing up for Palestinians no matter the cost. So maybe that's where they're getting it from. Poet Asia Monet, singers Kalani and Amiri, and activist Tamika Mallory are just some of the prominent black women who have lent their talent and platforms to mourning the more than 8,000 Palestinian people who've been killed in the last few weeks. This must be old because that number way bigger than that. And they want an immediate ceasefire to prevent more deaths in Gaza, which I understand. That's the protest I understand.
But that has
many of them remember the support of the Palestinian people during the Ferguson uprising. So I guess when we was marching for the Ferguson, they were a lot of the Palestinian people were protesting with us.
That's for justice on the earth. I get it. the sad thing about this, on looking at Republican view, Democratic view, in my opinion, this is my opinion, we need to be careful with how we can help the country in the midst of a war. How we can still give money and aid to people that lives in Ukraine on our own to make sure the women that are there are taken care of. How we can still give money to the Palestinians and those that are living under the rule of Hamas or whatever. Separate that from our government, because right now both sides are supporting Israel.
So
both sides.
So sheriff. To say that's the normal sheriff part.
Yeah, you're right, Silver.
That's what I'm saying.
Both sides. So you have to vote.
Don't be
either
so
way.
When we driving by police, I'm saying when we driving by police, I be just trying to look straight ahead.
People need to understand you can still help out the situation in the Palestinians, the situation in Israel, whatever your money can go to.
She move her hands like
if it
Trump,
goes to
look
that. But for me, I do get upset when people say don't vote.
That's the part.
Because both sides.
Yeah.
You got to exercise your right to vote in the midst of the fact that you don't agree with what they're doing.
My part is I don't mind you protesting.
Right.
And I don't mind you saying that. Now, if one side was still saying give money to Israel.
Right.
And the other side was saying not to.
Yes.
Then I can understand you saying don't vote for the side that is. Because I'm against you giving money to Israel.
Exactly.
But both sides are saying that.
They're saying the same thing.
So that doesn't...
There's no distinction with Republican view,
that's kind of what
view.
Kamala was saying the first time they protested.
How far am I going?
To Milwaukee, make a left.
Okay.
You going all the way to Delaney, so.
Okay.
The first time they interrupted her rally.
Protesters.
She said she handled it, but she didn't really address them. And that's when she said, I'm speaking. If you want the other guy to win, then keep showing up and protesting.
Right.
Because you're not letting me get anything out, and if you want me to win, then yeah, you're not going the right way with doing it. Right. The second time, she didn't just say I'm speaking. She actually tried to answer them and say, Biden and I are for a ceasefire, and we're working to get them to ceasefire. Now, with Israel bombing that latest, was it a hospital or school or whatever?
Yeah.
Forget about it. Hamas stepped away from the table. Forget, if you think we're going to talk about a ceasefire and you just bombed a school that killed over 70 kids or whatever, and you got 19 of us, and you saying that justifies it, we stepping away from the table. So this is going to be an ongoing thing. And then you got Iran getting ready to attack.
Right.
You got America saying, is Iran going to attack if they feel America is going to stand behind Israel 100%? America has made it clear that they are standing behind Israel 100%.
Right.
On both sides.
Both sides.
Democrats and Republicans.
Yes.
So
and evangelicals.
If that is the case, I don't think Iran is going to attack. Now, that's just me.
That's your opinion.
They attacked last time, but they didn't hit anybody. They was shooting at things that nobody was at. Now, if they attack again, are they going to do the same thing? Are they going to bomb things that nobody's at? You know what I'm saying? If you bomb in places that nobody's at, you really not killing nobody, so nobody really cares. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you bomb places that there are real people from Israel,
people are dying,
and you kill people, will America step in? So we are on the verge of a war.
Yeah.
I believe America will 110% step in.
Okay.
I believe it. Because they've shown that they've given billions of dollars to Israel.
Right.
You don't give billions and billions of dollars to somebody and don't step in when they being attacked.
Right. But they have, in my opinion, they have to say we are for ceasefire,
but
because they don't want. And then two people can challenge that, and it's unfair. You're right, because being transparent.
Exactly.
They're trying to give, because it's a whole thing
all
politics
political.
and
And you really not for a
I
ceasefire.
can't sell you.
If you're not for a ceasefire, giving billions of dollars to somebody who don't listen to what you say.
You will. Thank you. That's
you would say remove Benjamin, get him out of here
office.
before I give you one red penny from this country. Get him out of there and put somebody there that wants peace. If America really wanted ceasefire.
Yes.
So when I understand the upset and anger at Kamala when she says that, people get mad because they're saying you're lying. You're not. You and Biden don't want a ceasefire,
right?
Because you're not moving like you want a ceasefire,
right?
But on the other side ain't either.
I know.
So both of them ain't gonna do it.
It's such a complicated thing because everybody should exercise their right to vote.
Yeah.
And in the midst of this, you still should send whatever money or financial aid or whatever to help these countries, to help people you know. You may have family in Israel. You may have family in Hamas, or in Gaza.
Yeah.
So we understand that, and that's why the Tabitha lady, she was like, I'm financially helping your country still.
Exactly.
Even though I don't agree with what our country is doing.
Right.
And I don't like when people say, well, you don't need to vote for her.
Yeah, so that's wrong.
Or Trump or anybody. That means that you're not going to vote.
If you're going to talk about Trump and Kamala voting and not voting, it can't be on the Gaza and the Palestine and in Israel.
Leave that alone.
Because both of them are the same on that one. You can talk about other things, like I said, immigration, the economy, pro-life, pro-choice. But when it comes to Gaza and Israel, to me personally, you need to leave that alone. If that's what your criteria is for voting for either one of them, because neither one of them care. Now, I will say this: Trump would probably push more for a ceasefire than Biden and Kamala, only because he wants them to hurry up and demolish them so he can take over the land. That's what his son-in-law said.
What do you mean push for a ceasefire?
Hurry up and just bomb all of them and get it over with.
So he don't want a ceasefire.
Well, not a ceasefire, but just get it over with. He wants it done with. Whatever you got to do, if you got to drop 20 bombs on them, if you got to pick the people up, put them on some buses and get them out of there, this thing has to be over. Now, for that, I will say Trump probably would push more to do away with it, but he's not looking for the people that had their own land next to them.
Well,
he's looking to clear the land. So I don't know.
The Democrat side,
they want both of them to live in harmony and all this other stuff.
They want them to live in harmony. They want them to both share the land.
You're gonna make a left up here. You know where you're going.
Yeah,
Delaney.
That road.
Delaney. Yeah.
So I get it, and then people have to understand.
But don't tell anybody who to vote for because of that.
Yeah, because that's not going to win you over.
No.
Keep protesting, because whatever side is in office still needs to, hey, back down.
Right.
Or strong arm the Israel leader.
But you holding your vote.
And you sit yourself down and get somebody else in.
But you a young person, and you holding your vote because you don't like Kamala Harris support, you're gonna have Trump is gonna win,
and it's gonna be
y'all
worse.
Gonna do the same thing y'all did with Hillary Clinton,
and
y'all held y'all vote, and Trump won.
And let's just say, for sake of argument, the lesser of the two evils. Our opinion, my opinion too, if Trump wins as a Republican and how his son-in-law is involved,
his son-in-law
it's about money, it's about land. Palestinians, you might as well just say,
forget it.
Because
he want to annihilate you.
He want y'all annihilated. He want that land. He want Israel to take over.
Trump won't say it.
So that's worse.
Trump won't say it, but to me, the fact that his son-in-law said it, I feel like his son-in-law speaks for him. Just like I think his sons speak for him.
Thank you.
And I think that his daughter used to, but she's got smart and said, I'm not speaking for you no more.
Away from this.
But his son-in-law speaks for him, Jared.
Yes.
And he said, I watched him on the show. He said they need to finish this war quickly, which Trump said too. They need to finish the war quickly. He said, and that land is very valuable land. He said that land needs to be bought up. And he was including himself, even though he didn't say himself.
They want to own the land.
And he said, and they need to build resorts because that's prime property over there.
And the sad thing
and the
about
guy
it,
said, well, what about the people? And he just kind of looked like
they in the way.
They in the way.
According to Bill Maher,
they in the way.
They're casualties. They in the way. It's
They
a
in the
war.
way.
Somebody's going to die.
They in the
and
way.
then you have some people from Israel, the ethnicity.
And it's unfortunate.
They said we're not all like that.
Exactly.
We want peace.
Yes, a lot of people that live in Israel
Yes.
and a lot of people that live here in this country or whatever,
They want
peace, and
Yes.
they want them to have the land. They say y'all can keep the land.
Share.
But I'm telling y'all,
Oh.
if you think Kamala is bad as far as what she wants, I'm telling you now,
Ooh.
Trump hasn't said it,
Yes.
but that is what he believes.
And he's so
he
out
likes
of it.
dictators.
Yes.
He's told you he likes dictators.
Yes.
So he loves the
leadership of Israel.
He loves people that come in, and he likes Benjamin.
He loves Putin.
He likes Putin.
The
he
Chinese leader. He loves Kim Jong-un.
Yes, he loves anybody that's a dictator.
Yes.
And if he could move, he already said he getting rid of all the illegals here.
Yep.
As soon as I'm putting them on a bus and shipping them out of here. That's what I think he would support in Gaza.
Yeah.
I think he would support putting them on a ship,
Yeah.
marching them all the whatever people's remaining that Benjamin hasn't bombed,
Yeah.
putting them on a ship and moving them somewhere else and taking
Yeah.
that land.
So Palestinians that are keep marching, keep protesting.
I agree with marching. If your marching is about ceasefire
Yes.
and about giving money.
Yes.
But if your marching is about anything about don't vote
Yes.
for Kamala Harris
Thank you.
because she supports Israel, to me, you are a moron because you're going to allow Trump to win.
Yeah.
And all the other social issues that you have a problem
Yes, will
with,
be worse.
it's going to be worse.
It's gonna be worse.
So if you're a social issue person,
yes.
sorry,
You got a better chance on the Democratic side.
you got a better chance.
Even though you may not trust
Even though I
either
feel like
side.
both of them are no good, but that's my own opinion.
That's true.
Neither one of them, or both of them are bought out by
Yeah,
CPAC.
yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yep.
Both the Democrats and the Republicans are bought out.
Yep.
So they're going to say whatever they tell them to say
Yeah.
because that's the ones who's giving them money.
But you know
that
what?
includes Kamala Harris.
What may happen, and God forbid, we tend to we're reactors.
Yeah.
And a lot. How far am I going?
Keep going.
If a lot of lives continue to die, more and more and more, we can't sit in the window. We gotta go. Oh,
They're not gonna say
Benjamin.
nothing.
Oh no, Kim.
All right.
I don't know. We can't stand there and justify.
That's why
as a country that God supposedly blesses.
That's why they
and watch Benjamin just kill.
No,
and
but you
kill
just said
and
it.
kill.
We're not going to watch it.
Well,
that's why they own the media. You see, you don't see a lot of like you was in the beginning.
Yeah.
They know how to take your attention and put it someplace else so that the people don't get upset. That's why I said if the young people are protesting, you don't have to have the media. They'll cause enough ruckus.
Reminding you.
That's what I'm saying. So
it's gonna get worse though.
If the protest is for that, then I'm not gonna fault the young people for doing that.
Well, I'm just saying
because they want to draw attention to it, and they know the media is not gonna do it.
But the concern that people who believe in the power of prayer need to really pray that it doesn't get worse.
So slow down.
And that the leadership of Israel don't just start.
Wait a minute, keep going.
Don't just begin taking lives like they're nobody.
Okay, this street coming up.
Because it's all
these
about
apartment complexes right here
in this area.
Yeah.
Because it's about property. It's about land. And you will step on man's head to gain land.
Now, depending on the apartment number. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I'm in the right area.
Yeah, you are. Hold on.
I haven't been over here.
2640. So look for addresses.
2620.
It's one of the. It's this building.
Here it is.
Here it is. Okay.
We haven't been over here.
Now I can't take them in with me. So you gonna do it? Because I can't do the sign thing with that holding that. So what you want to stay here and talk to them?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is the liquor one?
This the liquor one.
Oh, do you have to go upstairs though?
It says apartment 107.
Cause you know you.
Let me see if this person.
See.
James.
107 could be stairs.
I see let's see.
You think the main floor?
Go ahead and talk.
I can just keep. The app can go check, and you can just.
No, we ain't doing all that.
Well, I'm just saying. I didn't put it in park where the door was unlocked.
All right, go ahead. You talk about prayers, though.
Oh, yeah. For those of us who believe in the power of prayer, and no matter what faith you are, right now, it don't even matter what faith you are. If you believe in prayer and you believe in God and a true someone that's greater than us, start praying, because we don't want a situation to happen where a war is starting. Because if the leadership of Israel, I can't even say his name, Benjamin, y'all know his last name, if he has a mindset like in the Old Testament where God was like, open the earth, they fall in, go kill these enemies, take everybody, including the kids. If he's on that kind of mindset as far as his race is concerned, then we need to be prayerful, because he won't care who dies, the casualties, because it's about the land for him. Is this not it?
It's good he came outside.
And he signed already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
I think he don't want them sliding doors, because he's on the first floor.
Yeah, I was just basically saying, if the leadership of Israel, if he's got the mindset of in the Old Testament, how we would read it, and how God would go kill the
that
enemies,
man, he definitely got that mindset.
We need to be prayerful that this man
wants to wipe out everybody.
That he either be removed,
yes,
because he doesn't have peace in his heart.
No. He's the Old Testament.
Yeah, and I don't like
He's
that.
not Jesus.
Because Jesus died for all of us.
He's not the New Testament. Jesus said, I didn't come to destroy get rid of the law. I just want to fulfill it.
I'm come for peace.
I'm still God, but y'all, come on, I'm not opening up the earth anymore and swallowing people.
They want
this man still lives like he back in the days of where you kill everything. Every ram, every bush in the ram. I said ram in the bush.
That's how
every make a right.
Make him go, because I'm gonna probably be halfway in his lane.
Yeah.
They wanted Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah,
to come there. Yeshua.
That's his Hebrew name.
Here's the thing. Lenore never said Yeshua.
When I went.
But she went. Tell him where you went, and now his name is Yeshua.
No. When I went to Czech Republic for my missions trip,
right?
One of the musicians, he plays the guitar and other instrument. He wrote a song called Yeshua. Yeshua, we praise you, whatever. And we all learned that.
You don't go the highway and make a left.
Make a left. So when I was in my Bible study with the Jewish, there was the Messianic Jews. They call him Yeshua.
I know,
his name.
but I'm saying
I'm like, I love the name Yeshua.
Yeah, she loves saying that.
That's his Hebrew name.
Nobody says that. We say Jesus.
No, nobody. No, that's not true. Because what is other?
I'm saying us here. We say Jesus.
Well, I like the Yeshua because I felt, and when they
she learned a new word, and it's like he's Yeshua.
That's his name, and when they mentioned that in my Bible study, I was like, I learned that when I was in Czech Republic. But I knew that if you're a Bible scholar, you know.
And then you always say it twice.
Elohim, the God
you say
El Shaddai.
I noticed, if y'all been noticing that, she'll say Jesus, Yeshua. Like she's saying his name. Like, I know Jesus, but I also know Yeshua, everybody, his other name. It's like,
it's not his other name.
I'm saying that what they call him.
Well, that's his name.
Then don't say Jesus then.
Well, I can say, they may not know who I'm talking about. If I say Yeshua, we praise you. They're going to go, who? I want you to know I'm talking about Jesus.
Jesus is probably like shaking his head.
He's like, call me. It's just call me. Whatever you call me, just call me. I don't care.
She's so happy she got my name.
You don't have to call me Mo. You don't have to call me Joe.
But now y'all, since I said it, y'all gonna notice every time she do it.
We're going back to the Old Testament though, of the Bible.
Right.
Now I know Muslims.
He don't call him nothing. He a Jew.
They don't believe.
Benjamin don't believe in Jesus.
And keep this in mind too. Keep this in mind.
He called him a false prophet.
He is an Old Testament Jew.
Right.
Muslims, they've been fighting for years. So that's another thing that's fueling him. That's a Muslim nation.
Muslim.
They're a Muslim nation. Okay. They're not. Y'all don't think he even like Christians.
Go, man. Go ahead.
I don't know about this leadership in Israel. Does he?
Yeah,
because they have
yeah,
Christians
they
there.
have Christian people who live in.
Yeah, but I don't think they take kindly to
And also
Muslim faith.
Christians spend a lot of money in Israel, so they like Christians.
You, evangelicals.
Everybody and their mama go to Israel so they could go see where Jesus walked and all of that other stuff.
Paul lived.
So they have a love relationship with us. Now it's up to you whether you want to stay over here or get over, because you're going all the way to North Chicago.
Oh, I can stay here because I think if there's a yielding people coming off.
Oh, okay.
But where am I going?
MLK.
To what street?
MLK. That's what I'm saying. You going all the way.
Okay.
All right, so that's it with that. I don't even know why I only talked about it a little bit because
I want you to
Christopher asked, but we didn't really go into what Christopher was asking.
I want you to talk about the boxer
I'm getting ready
lady.
to talk. Oh, more than Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
I want to talk about Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Janet Jackson, I'll talk about the boxing lady too. Janet Jackson. Yeah, we will.
A lot of time on this.
No, we got time. I'm not going to spend a long time on Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Janet Jackson was on a interview, and she said that her cousin was Stevie Wonder. The man asked her, because we're going to talk about this, but he said, that's a rumor or whatever, I heard that you're kin to Stevie Wonder. And she said, yes, that's my cousin. And then he was shocked. He was like, I never heard that you were kin to Stevie Wonder. And she said, yes, and Tracy Chapman is my cousin, and Samuel L. Jackson. And the man was like, I never heard of this before. That's odd.
Y'all don't talk about this.
So my question, I was talking with my sister yesterday. Why don't they tell everybody? Why does Stevie Wonder not say it? Why does the Jacksons not say it? And they not even distant cousins. They're close. Their grandmothers were sisters. Wow. They're third cousins.
They're grandmothers.
They're Stevie Wonder's grandmother and Janet Jackson's grandmother are sisters on the mother's side.
Okay.
Catherine Jackson's mom and Stevie Wonder's mom are sisters.
Wow.
Not Catherine Jackson. Yeah, Catherine.
Stevie Wonder's grandmother.
Grandmother, I'm sorry. And Catherine Jackson's grandmother are sisters.
Wow.
So she's third cousins with Stevie Wonder.
And people made a comment about, well, Stevie.
You might want to get over it.
Stevie was part of Motown.
I thought
if
Stevie Wonder is part of Motown, why didn't he get the Jackson 5 signed? And why was it Gladys Knight?
Yeah.
I was mad at Stevie Wonder. And then when I watched this lady's video who did the lineage of them, she said Stevie Wonder was signed the same year
he was that young,
as the Jackson 5.
His beginning days.
Now, if that's true, that would explain why he didn't bring the Jacksons. He didn't have no pull. He was getting signed himself.
Right. So they going through the door together to be with Motown.
But out of all the times that you've seen Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder,
nobody said anything.
They never said they was cousins. Jermaine mentioned it before, years ago, they said. Why don't they talk about that?
And I had brought up the point, think about the family.
That's odd.
Think about, if you guys think about historically, interviews, information about these families, they're private. Stevie Wonder is a private person.
That's what we
I don't even know who his daughter is. I remember when he had his daughter, Isn't She Lovely song was written. And a lot of people didn't know who the baby mama was. And
do you know any of Stevie Wonder's baby mothers?
You had to do digging.
Because he got several, right?
Yeah. And Sarita was her name, I think, one of them.
You're going to make a left of it.
And even the Jacksons were private. Even as Jehovah's Witnesses as well. They were not, you didn't have, and they would dig for stories.
Okay, so now.
You would have never known they were related.
But now, they're not practicing Jehovah's Witnesses. Right. And Stevie Wonder is older now.
Right.
Why they still don't talk about it?
Oh.
Don't y'all think that's odd?
The interviews, and even with Samuel Jackson.
And why didn't we know that Samuel L. Jackson was a cousin? He's not a person that's not known.
And Tracy Chapman.
and Tracy Chapman. That don't make sense to me.
But they all are private people.
Yeah, but you should at least know that that's their cousin.
They wouldn't talk about that in their interviews that they rarely have. Because even when you listen to Samuel L. Jackson, I didn't even know about his wife, family, his kids, because he don't talk a lot about his personal. So why would they just blurt out, well, by the way, we're Michael Jackson's cousin?
I told my sister, if I was Michael Jackson's cousin, everybody
shout
would
it
know,
on the mountain,
whether I'm famous or not. Oh no, I said Tiger Woods.
Oh,
because our last name is Woods. I said Lenore. Lenore said I wouldn't tell you, but I said you're lying. Because when you make reservations now and you call now, you say Lenora Woods, like Tiger Woods.
Because they would say Wood.
Right.
And I say no.
Like
Woods,
Tiger Woods. And then they say, oh, okay. So if you say that now, imagine if he was our cousin. You would say Lenora Woods, like our cousin, Tiger Woods. You would throw the word cousin in there.
Yeah, but if you're a private person, you wouldn't.
Why would I be a private person and I want to get into a restaurant?
But Sam, remember, these are famous people.
Famous, I got famous.
Stevie Wonder is Stevie going into a restaurant. He don't have to say a name drop.
Okay, so when they was both on Motown, why didn't they push that Stevie Wonder was the cousins of Michael Jackson? And they both were young.
And did anybody else know? Did Smokey Robinson know? Did Diana Ross and all of them know that they were related?
They had to have known because they said Jermaine talked. He freely talked about it.
Am I going?
Keep straight, Lewis. Make a left. My thing is that why didn't Berry Gordy make a thing about that? That Stevie Wonder, because he was young, and the Jackson 5 are cousins.
And Janet just now saying it in a recent interview.
He asked her. She didn't even say it. He asked her.
See? She
still wouldn't have said it.
She wouldn't have volunteered that info. See,
but she volunteered Samuel Jackson and Tracy Chapman.
I guess she figured while I'm on the thing of being cousins.
That's just odd to me.
I don't know. They've been odd.
Let us know in the comment section. What do y'all think about that? If you had somebody who was famous, would you tell people that your cousin, whether you talk to him or not, that you're related to that person? Now flip up. The next question is, Lenora, would you tell somebody that's your cousin and you're both famous and you in the same circle? Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson was in the same circle. They did We Are the World together.
And they said another one person that's kin to them was Jeffrey Daniels.
You said Jeffrey Daniels is the guy that was in Charlemagne. Charlemagne, whatever it is.
And he taught Michael Jackson
the moonwalk. And you saw him talk about going to Michael Jackson's house.
But he didn't say that's my cousin.
If that's his cousin, why wouldn't he say I went to my cousin Michael Jackson's house?
He said Michael always wanted the Soul Train dancers over, showing him new steps and stuff. And that's where he learned moonwalking, which actually was Pearl Bailey's brother, who but started.
He might have. We don't know.
But he never mentioned he was cousins to him. But did Janet say him too?
No, she didn't say him.
Oh, okay.
That one I read somewhere.
She only said Samuel
L. Jackson,
Stevie Wonder.
No. She said Samuel L. Jackson, and Tracy Chapman. And that guy said Stevie Wonder. And she said yes. Okay. Make it right up here.
Oh.
So I don't get that. That was mind-boggling to me.
And you said you followed that lady who does your ancestry.
Yes, I went down a deep rabbit hole yesterday, and I started going to. Dang, this street is bumpy.
That's good. They're
repaving it, so this street is bumpy, y'all. So
good.
But it's not good for the video. But I guess we're gonna have to be on a bumpy street for a few seconds or a minute. Hold on,
okay,
because it's real bad. That led me down a rabbit hole. They must be registering today because there's a lot of people out here. Ooh, no, they did not. They ought to be ashamed.
I would have fallen.
A car could fall into that.
That was that big. Okay.
Yeah, they got to be registering because look at all the people.
Wow.
Anyway,
back to school.
I started going down a rabbit hole watching these shows that does people's backgrounds and stuff, and I watched Prince. I told you about it.
Yeah.
Prince is not mixed.
Biracial?
He's not biracial.
His mom's not biracial?
The next street you're gonna make a right.
This one?
This one. And then keep on. The house is on the right, and this is the address. You see it?
Yeah. Is this him?
Yeah. Yeah, this him. Let me see him.
What's the thing?
The Papa John's, you gotta get out.
Oh, I was like,
What's
what
he
else
doing?
did we pick up?
The Papa John's
Did you get the
pizza.
liquor? And I didn't know.
Yeah. Prince is not biracial, y'all. How many times did we hear that Prince?
Oh no, he the pizza. Okay.
How many times did we hear that Prince's mom was white? Not only was she not white, she wasn't even biracial. She was full-blooded black. And his father is full-blooded black. They might have had white way in the early stages of their life, but not to create a biracial child. Him and his sister. What are you looking at?
Closing this bag because I smell the pizza.
Oh yeah, it smells good. I'm gonna turn on Grubhub again. Him and his sister. He has only one sister. That's both for the father and the mom.
From those parents.
Right, and that's the one that you always see now that's handling his account and stuff. His dad had a lot of kids from a lot of other people, so he has a lot of brothers and sisters on his dad's side.
Okay.
From other women, not his mom.
Okay.
And then his mom had a son when his dad married her, so he has an older brother. And then he has a younger brother because when his mom divorced his dad, she got pregnant with another man.
Okay.
So those are the only siblings that he has. But Prince is not biracial. Now we've always thought he was.
Right.
Go right like we getting out of here.
The video or the movie When Doves Cry, we thought was depicted
because
his
because
mom and
of when
dad,
Purple Rain.
Yep.
His mom was white. In Purple Rain.
Yeah.
So everybody assumed his real mother
and that he was biracial.
And he was biracial.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Another thing that I didn't know, I told you I went down the rabbit hole. Oprah Winfrey.
Straight?
Yeah, just like we getting out of here.
Okay.
I looked at Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey does not have white people in her family.
So when they trace her background, her roots.
It is Indian and Asia. South Asian.
Indian.
Oh, Native American.
Oh, okay, that's different. Okay.
Native American.
And black.
And South Asian and African.
And she even knows what country in Africa.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
And her people came from slaves from Mississippi.
Yeah.
That didn't mix.
They didn't intermix.
Them.
So that means that they, God forbid, the ugly side of our history, the masters did not take it, violate.
And they were proud. Her people,
the black women.
Her people were proud of the fact that they were mixed.
Okay. They maintained their
right African heritage.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't know how. I think I had heard about her. How the bad. She needs a movie. Oprah had a really bad life.
To do her thing.
Yeah, her mom was horrible.
Maybe.
But her mom.
That to her.
But she took care of her mom up until her mom's death. She took care of her. She bought her a house. She took care of her. She gave her whatever money she needed.
Her dad too.
And I think she did that because she was religious. She was born religious, and her father was a deacon, and her father probably taught her how you treat your parents. God looks at that. Even if they didn't treat you well.
Yeah.
Her mom made her sleep outside.
That's actual one of the 10 Commandments.
Her mom made her sleep on the porch because she was too dark.
Her color.
Her sister was lighter, and her mom thought she gravitated to her sister.
Oh, the lighter sister.
Now her sister passed away of cancer, and she had a brother who died of AIDS. And the sister who passed away had 2 kids. Oprah takes care of them today. One of them is a journalist, very popular journalist. And Oprah put them through school and everything. That's like her surrogate kids.
Because she helps out. She's taken a love with Gail's kids
Yes.
too. Her
And now
godchildren.
later on in life, when she became a billionaire after becoming famous, she found out she had another sister that her mom gave up for adoption.
Wow.
That's the sister she currently talks to today, and she's helped her out and her family because she's never asked them for anything. This lady never said, she knew Oprah was her sister, and she never said anything. That goes back to us saying, do you tell people if somebody famous or not in your family? I'm surprised she never said Oprah Winfrey was her sister.
But she's private.
Very private, like you said. And they said that worked out for her because she didn't say anything. Oprah wanted to really take care of her.
Because she knew Oprah was private. So if you know your family is kind of a private group, they don't put it all out there, you're not going to embarrass them by doing
Well,
that.
here's my thing. I'm just going to have to embarrass you.
Why?
Because if you're famous and you're my cousin, I'm telling everybody.
I don't. We mention our uncle because that's our uncle. But anybody other than our uncle and our aunt, I ain't saying nothing.
If they real famous?
No.
So if you was kin to Lizzo, you wouldn't say nothing?
I don't have to. You would use it to, you would just tell people?
I told her I would say something unless they shunned me. Now, once you shun me, I'm out of here. If I'm kin to Lizzo and I say on media or something, she's our cousin, like a fourth or fifth cousin or something, and she comes back and says, I don't know who this lady is, she needs to stop. That's it, I'll never say you're my cousin again.
Who this woman?
Exactly. I don't care if you're the president of the United States. That's what I told you. That's when I'll not say nothing.
Okay.
If you shun me or said anything, that's
if you
negative.
Embrace it and say, yeah, we cousins.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or don't say nothing, whatever. So, all right.
Interesting.
Now you want to know about this boxer. All right, let me see.
There's some updated news about the female boxer /female/male boxer in the Olympics.
We don't know if it's true or not.
I'm thinking allegedly. Why are people still coming at her? They really
McDonald's.
Because when we over here, these are crazy ones.
I know. I think it's this one.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
What's the address?
3900.
I hate when you have McDonald's near another McDonald's that's in a store.
Yep.
One is in Walmart and one's by itself, but they're near each other.
Right.
We've been known to go to the wrong one.
Right.
Oh.
So.
Go to this one?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's going fine and trip, so keep going. It didn't take it.
Oh.
Thank goodness. Something went wrong. Keep going. It's your thing. Your phone always messes up.
Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
The boxer. Amani Khalif is a man. Boxer Johanna something, I can't say these people's names, claims she has record of everything against biologically altered, okay,
she has receipts.
Athlete. I'm wondering this person coming over in front of you.
Oh yeah. She has
Bulgarian Nigerian female boxer Johanna something remarks against Amani came after she faced huge outcry over her gender eligibility at the Olympics. Amani shut all her critics after winning the gold medal at Paris, aimed amid the gender thing. While world leaders like U.S. former President Donald Trump, why is he involved? I can't stand him. And Italy's PM, Prime Minister Giorgio something questioned her status at the 2024 Games. Khalif received a heroic welcome in Algeria on Monday after her arrival with a gold medal. Okay? Before the Algerian boxer could express her joy in her home country, the Olympic gold medalist was called a man by her former training opponent, who also made a bizarre statement that she has been biologically altered by living in the highlands. Bulgarian Nigerian female boxer Johanna remarks came after the Algerian boxer faced huge global outcry at the Olympics. Following her win at the Olympics, Khalif declared that she is the Olympic gold medalist who was born as a woman and who lives as a woman. She further hopped hoped that she wouldn't be subjected to any similar attacks in the future. She stated that she saw male power and male techniques during a practice in February. Okay, keep going. You're going to the McDonald's on Skokie and Delaney. We turn Grubhub off. I think that was number 4, wasn't it? We already did 4, didn't we?
Pizza.
Yeah, we did. Let me turn this off. Unless you want to do it. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
No.
All right, so let me...
You thinking we...
I said yes, and I'll say no. No, we did 4. Okay. Do you want me to say yes or no to this?
No, if we've done 4 already.
We did.
Okay.
All right, so let me cancel it, even though I said yes.
Oh.
Or do you want me to do it?
Where's it going?
I don't know. It's
See, I don't want to go back to there. So no,
I don't
okay.
know.
Say no.
No, go ahead and do it, because I don't want to cancel it since you...
Which way they got me going?
Go right.
They got me going to Gurney, turn
to
off.
the highway,
Okay.
yeah. I forgot where I was. Anyway.
Oh, reading about her.
She further recalled that she played probably 3 or 4 sparring sessions with her. I have a record of everything. I can confirm that this is a man. Male power, man's technique, everything. So she's saying more along the lines that she trains like a man.
But that has nothing to do with her insides. Is she still a woman? Does she have a womb?
She is a woman and just lives high in the mountains with her relatives and parents.
Jeez.
So there may be a change in her testosterone or her chromosomes are the like. The other person said Khalif is not a transgender since she was born a woman. However, she was suspended from a boxing championship last year following medical testing conducted by International Boxing Association that revealed she had elevated testosterone levels in her body. So I guess she's saying she has elevated testosterone levels, which we already know.
Right.
And she trains like a man.
That don't mean anything.
And lives like a man.
I thought she
so
was
she's
come
doing,
back with some
she's
kind of
doing what I
surgery.
said with Brittany. When I said Brittany lives like a man.
Oh, okay.
She had her chest cut off. She lives like a man.
Yeah, but
she's still a woman.
That's what I was saying. You got to be careful with that, because even though she's trained like one and wants to be strong like one, because it's about competition in the ring. That don't mean she wants to be a man, though.
But she might live. She's saying she lives like a man. She probably does. We don't know. Well, she's saying she lives in the mountains like a man, and that's not fair for her to fight women. But I don't know. I do know she was punching people in the head, and they was out of there.
That's a big one, because she's physically still a woman. You know how we used to tease the Amazon women or women from Russia? We used to be a lot of them would be big and strong,
right?
And they would make fun in the
Olga
and comedy shows. They'll be big coming in. Now,
but they don't live like a man.
They don't live like a man, but they just manly.
Right.
So why we feel like this one is doing the same thing?
I don't know. They may have to re-examine that for the Olympics, I guess. I don't know. You're going to Delaney. I don't know where you
go around me. Because it was on my butt, and I was going to go there thinking I was going to go off again.
Oh.
I'm like, wait a minute, I could just take the highway.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought they had proof.
If you have a high level
surgery or something.
No, she's saying because she has high level testosterone, which we already know.
Yeah.
But she lives like a man.
No, that's still.
She trains like a man. She lives like a man.
Like you said, how
the only time she tried to look like a woman was during the Olympics, when it's time to fight a woman.
It's like if Brittany was a boxer, and the beginning Brittany, and then Brittany become more manly.
But Brittany don't have high level testosterone.
Well, I'm just saying, that's the tough one. Brittany still got a vagina, as far as we know.
So does the boxer.
That's what I'm saying. There's still women that keeps them in the women's sport, that they can stay in a woman's sport.
And we don't know if
still be strong.
To be honest, we don't know what Brittany got down there.
Think about it too.
Because she cut off her breast. We don't know what she got.
But think about it too. Mentally, as an athlete, you feel like you have an edge because you are stronger.
Yeah.
And you got, it's like you got, I don't know what it is. When you're competitive, you trying to find everywhere you can to be stronger than the next.
But the people that oversee it can't let you have that edge. If you got a high, remember I said that's the argument.
Edge.
No, I said that's the argument. Should testosterone be treated like a drug? If you got a higher level than most women, they're gonna have to change the rules in the Olympics and say that's too much to fight a woman. You might as well be fighting a man if your testosterone level is high.
If they change the rule, then they got to also open the door for transgenders.
Well, yeah.
See?
All right, go ahead and take us out in prayer. We had our hour.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. If I'm back, you know how to turn it off.
Yeah. Wow.
You remember what we talked about?
Yeah. Father God, we thank you. We give you glory and honor for this day, another day, oh God, Wednesday. We thank you for the activities of our limbs and even having the breath to even breathe where we can do our show. It's so important to take each day that you give us as a blessing, regardless of what happens in it, oh God. But we have a show, we have a platform to plant a seed and to entertain and to make people laugh and make people think and update people on what's going on in our politics in the world and entertainment and sports. So we thank you for that. For giving us favor with that, with this show. We thank you for those who chime in and listen to us or even send us suggestions like I believe Chris did with hey, why don't you do a story on this, or hey, talk about this. We'd like when people do that because we want to reach out and just branch out and talk about as many things as we can that people may be interested in. So we thank you for that. We will continue to pray, oh God, for our politicians. We will continue to pray peace in the Middle East. And we will continue to let your will be done in all that's going on in this world, that justice will prevail in whatever situations where people need to know if they're breaking laws, if they're being mistreated, if they're being violated, oh God. We just pray for all situations that are happening in our neighborhoods as well as in our country and in our world. We thank you for even the situations that we talk about with the athlete. This is things that we need to start looking at because people are born with different backgrounds and different situations that we need to all kind of look and go, how are they being treated? But regardless of all that's going on, that we just learn to love. Your word says you are love, and you want us to show love and be unified as a people. So we will continue to give you the glory and praise for this show. In Jesus' name, Yeshua name, we pray. Amen.
Yeshua. Jesus' name, Yeshua's name.
I love his name in Hebrew.
All right. Okay. Love his name.
Yes.
All right.
The name is holy.
Yeah.
So if you call on him Jesus, you're Yeshua, Lord, Savior, whatever.
Yeah, you're right. All right, make a love.
The McDonald's smells good.
McDonald's? You must be hungry. Oh, the fries.
Yeah.
Keep straight.
Okay.
You hungry if you McDonald's is, it's Drake.
It's the go-to
I told you
place.
McDonald's is Drake.
It's
not a burger. It's not the best burger. He's a burger. He's a good burger at a good restaurant.
Oh.
McDonald's is quick. It's easy. Everybody gets in.
Kendrick is a gourmet burger.
He's a good burger.
A nice size.
When you say good burger, you, like a lyricist, you want somebody that's a good burger. That's Kendrick.
Okay.
Drake is McDonald's.
Drive-by, quickie.
Yes. Just not saying that people don't want it. It's there.
With different things.
And it's quick. Drake put out a song every 5 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Kendrick could go away for 2 or 3 years and come back. Like Adele. That's like Adele. She don't put an album out every year.
Yeah, you're right.
But when she does, people love it. They go and see her. They spend $500-$600 on tickets and go see her. Yes. Drake is McDonald's. You could go to him anytime and see him anytime.
Anytime.
Straight. Okay. Straight on around.
Okay.
All right. Don't forget to like, comment. Yeah. Oh, I'm on my 59 minutes. Okay. A few more seconds and I'll do a full hour. Going around. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. I'll let y'all stay on a few seconds till we get to going around. You going to those apartments?
Oh,
yeah, you going to those apartments.
We pass all these businesses.
No, you going to the apartments.
And this is the apartment I had to go in On whatever floor they are.
I'm not sure. They got an elevator though.
It's not fun delivering to apartments, you guys.
They have elevators.
If
They have an elevator, unless it's a slow
you
elevator.
gotta walk the stairs to go to them.
All right. Okay, y'all. I'm at my
Minute.
I'm at my hour. See y'all later. I wanted to be a clear hour.